Is anyone else like this, right? Where like you should buy one little bag of crisps, but you buy the big bags of Sensations. You should buy like a chocolate bar, but you buy a big bag of like raisins or chocolate raisins or that. I can't have a few. It's like this weird, like, I was going to say AC/DC.
It's like this AC/DC.
It's this AC/DC thing where it's like, if there's any left, I'm like, well, I can't put them back because the little guy in the cupboard might eat them. So I need to eat them. If you've watched Cow and Chicken, you know. Hot D!
That's funny because my non sequitur was going to be talking about how I need a haircut. But
Well, you're getting a haircut tomorrow, you know?
yeah. Hopefully.
Every time your hair gets long, I always get to the point where I'm like, oh, his hair's looking nice. And then you're like, chop it off. We're on two different wavelengths.
I don't know why you would think my hair looks nice right now.
Like, bring back the boy band era.
I'm going to go back to having a
Panic at the Studio.
Panic at the Studio.
Yeah, that was a good comment.
That was a good comment.
I really like Panic at the Disco.
See when I was in high school, which was when Panic at the Disco was a thing, I hated Panic at the Disco. We used to call it Panic at the Tesco. Tesco's a British supermarket chain. We used to call it Panic at the Tesco. But it was all the like scene girls that used to like Panic at the Disco. And it was like super
girl.
emo, so we were like, because they were a bit cringe.
We were a bit cringe, but we owned that cringe.
Yeah.
We are here. Why is that sticky? It's really irritating. It's not sticky. I have a graphic there. That's what it is. It's like, we're here with Hot Damn.
I like you wearing your Nightmare Before Christmas.
I am so ready for the season.
It started raining and it started Scottish weathering, and we had like 3 days of sun.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, well, that's it. Summer's over, winter's here.
It does this every year, right? It hits August and that's it. You're done. If you don't have a good June, July, maybe even May, by the time you hit August, it's getting dark earlier and you're done. Go on holiday. Leave Scotland.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So
Leave
Christmas and Halloween,
There's going to be a very politically charged joke there when you said leave Scotland.
Oh no, not Brexit all over again.
No, I was going to talk about how the current administration seems to be like pushing everyone to leave Scotland. But
I thought we were getting independence or something. Anyway, let's not go down that road because don't fall down ropes. Apparently, Jesus Lord, things are happening to me because I'm so full. I just recorded an episode of Dragon Ball and I put notes all the way through it where I'm just like, you're gonna have to cut that. You're gonna have to cut that. That's gonna need to go.
Except if you're on the website susylou.co.uk,
no, like
where it will also be cut.
Yeah, it'll still be like, see if things are proper cringe. Like, so I said something and then they started talking again, like in my headphones, but it was so loud that instantly it like kind of cut me off my sentence. So I was like, yeah, and I'm like, no.
I actually had a moment yesterday. I was working, I was in a meeting with my business partner, and we were trying to work on some like really boring business stuff, but we had like music playing in the background. And I got to that point where, you know, when you're trying to think about something and there's like noise going in the background and your brain just starts getting overwhelmed with the amount of inputs. And I was like,
Yeah, that's pretty much like whatever Goku said completely just like, what was I saying? And then it just broke me completely.
Anyway, Hot D.
Oh yeah, that. We're not watching Dragon Ball together.
No. So one of the whinges in the comment section.
We don't give attention to these people.
We didn't understand why Jace was so angry
Jace is a moron.
about the succession of a crown that they do not have.
Well, okay, so here's my thing about that.
I was teeing you up there. I literally gave you a wee underhanded throw, and all you need to do was whack it, and you just stood there, and it hit off your head, and you were like,
I'm too full! Basically, the comments that I have seen where they're like, you just don't understand. See, if you want to trigger me, that's the starting sentence. Because I do understand, okay? I know, like
you can't disagree with someone else's point of view.
You don't understand.
You just don't understand it.
You don't understand. He
It's because in
can-
their opinion you're thick and they're the smartest people in the
but
world.
they're watching me though. Right, so anyways, you can't focus on that. And while I understand he's like, but I'm the next in line, you ain't nothing because your side doesn't have the crown right now. So
Yeah, you're
you
not
need
next
to,
in line because you're not.
you're
your
not
mum's
anything.
queen,
Your
yeah.
mum's not even anything. Like, you need to follow through with what your mum is currently doing so that you guys can get that back.
Yeah, he's worried about a succession crisis while they don't have the crown.
Yeah.
And his mum's still alive. There's
Yeah.
plenty of time to, put things in place to overcome said succession crisis.
Yeah, you do what you got to do right now so that you can get it back to Rhaenyra. See,
it's like,
anything
yeah.
after that, you deal with it then.
Well, it's like, yeah, see if your mum dies during this war because you were too protective over your, I'm being seen badly because I'm not, you didn't have sex with the other guy, you had sex with freaking Harwin Strong or whatever strong guy it was. It's like, so I'm not whatever, I'm not a Targaryen, even though you are a Targaryen because you came out of your maw.
Yeah.
But whatever, and let's not. If you don't understand that he's a legitimized child of Rhaenyra's, then please can you just go back to one of the other hot Ds where I spent ages explaining it, but
Or watch someone else.
or just or just go and research how succession actually works.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm going straight to the comments section.
It's frustrating because there was a lot of comments and I replied to one thread and I was like, you guys are you're saying things with such an air of authority while being completely and utterly wrong. It's
That's true.
it's like if Rhaenyra gets the crown right now, let's say magically, boom, she's got the crown and then she dies. People are saying that because there's other dragon riders and Jace is just a bastard with a dragon, just the same as them apparently, that there would be a succession crisis between Jace and Hot Fuzz and Denny.
No,
But
they wouldn't.
there wouldn't, because that's like saying there would be a succession crisis between Jace and freaking one of Rhaenyra's cousins. You know what I mean? They're not part of the line of succession, so they would never even be considered for succession. It would be between Jace and his brothers. So I think it's absolute nonsense that anyone's like, oh yeah, now that means that he can't be a Targaryen because any old person can have a... That makes zero sense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when Jace was going on about it, it's like, shut up kid, you're an idiot.
Yeah, you don't actually understand the thing, which is why your mum's not going on about it with you.
I know, so I think it's so weird that people are like, but Jace!
But Jace, nothing. You just need to get the crown
You don't even
back.
have a crown, so why are you worrying about it?
I know, he's like, yeah, well, I'm just trying to be 2 steps ahead. There is no steps. There's no 2 steps if you don't get step 1.
Unless you've got a better plan to get rid of Aemond and Vhagar, then what other plan have you got?
And I'm sorry, Jace, but if you're so busy worrying about all of these, I know you're watching, right?
Oh,
you're
yes.
so busy about all these other dragons, you should probably start thinking about Daemon.
I know, because if Rhaenyra dies, do you really think...
Do you think it's coming
if
to
Daemon's
you?
alive, Mr. Oh, I'm not king consort. There's someone else in the comments that's like, he is the king because he's married to the queen. He's not king consort. It's like, just fundamental misunderstanding how these things work.
I know.
No, she's the queen, and if she dies, it goes down. It doesn't go to him just because he's married to her.
Yeah, otherwise
Yeah.
Cersei would have been in power, not Joffrey.
Yeah, Cersei would have been the queen, not
Yeah,
well, she was queen regent because Joffrey was too young, but yeah,
yeah.
pretty much.
But it still wouldn't. It didn't go to her.
No, because she's not the queen. She
Yeah.
was queen consort.
So people just don't
Need
understand.
to get it. Just like currently in the UK, Camilla is called queen, but she shouldn't be. She should still be queen consort.
And to be honest, as far as the UK goes, we all think the Queen's dead.
But that's just, yeah, well, exactly.
Because that's why no one
If someone
actually calls her
if someone
the
in
Queen.
the UK says the queen,
No one
they
thinks
don't
of
think
her.
Camilla. No, not at all.
Because she's not the Queen.
Because she's not the queen.
Yeah. So maybe we understand it better because we have an actual royal family.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyways, you guys, if you would like to... one day we'll get a nice little sofa room for doing these. But anyways,
A cinema room.
yes. On our farm. If you would like to watch this unedited with us, you can head on over to the website, susylou.co.uk, and become a VIP member and subscribe to the channel. 30k. Woo woo! Right, season finale. Let's not argue too much. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Let's go.
This dragon came to me.
In a dream.
Instructed in dragon riding.
The lowborn.
Someone was laughing. They were like,
dragons.
the first dragon just burned everyone, and it was like, purely humans. And then the second dragon was like, oh, human!
Oh, friend.
You're my human!
I thank your grace for her blessings.
Oh yes, Crispy gonna die.
I hope so. Kill Crispy.
You know what's interesting, and correct me if I'm wrong here, see the chain that he wears around his neck with the hands? That wasn't in Game of Thrones, was it?
You're asking me.
I don't think the hands ever wore that, but in the book it is.
Ah.
But I can't ever remember it. You're not the player,
You accept me
but a
as
piece
your
on the
queen
board.
and ruler. I wish you to go to Harrenhal. Find out his intention.
Oh, I forgot she sent him.
I have received rumor of the dragon Seasma with the rider. The rider is your brother.
I love that Laris was just like, well, that doesn't sound right to me.
There is a large dragon in the Vale.
It is large and formidable.
She is going to be such a Cersei in season 3. I don't know who she thinks she
doubt it.
is.
Lady Arryn.
It crushes whoever wears it.
I push him on your instruction. He is spent.
I mean, they're not wrong, really. It does feel like anyone that's ever been a king has had an untimely death.
Apart from Jaehaerys. Viserys' dad, granddad.
The dragon, Vermithor. And Silverwing. Who among you would be first?
I still don't get why she was just like, yeah, all you just go in and, you know,
It doesn't-
battle
yeah.
royale to get this dragon.
It doesn't make any sense, does it? It was like she never gave people the best chance.
Let us raise an army of bastards.
Well, I mean, you already are. You've got a couple of them.
Hey, start as you mean to go on, basically.
Oh no.
It's the last time that we're gonna hear this song for a while.
Worked out for Cersei.
Yeah? Although, bless Cersei, her kids met an untimely death.
Tommen didn't. Did he? Oh no, Tommen did. Oh jeez, Tommen did.
He did.
I forgot about that.
That's why I'm like, excuse me? I just remember them both being in that like big grave room with both of them like crying over them.
Oh, you mean, yeah.
Lots of
Cersei and
thems in
Jaime.
that. Yeah, lots of thems in that sentence because I'm like, hey, you remember that guy?
What, you try to be like... You try to not spoil it for people.
I was trying to they them it, to be honest, from the sounds of things, but no, I just couldn't remember their names.
Oh.
So they were just these.
It's funny reading the books.
What, are they funny, are they?
No, definitely not. Just so many like little things that you're like, okay.
Well, that's fascinating, dear.
Yeah, you're welcome.
that sentence just went nowhere.
I didn't want to go into a full thing about bits that have been changed, that were changed in the show.
Apparently they've changed quite a bit, actually.
A Game of Thrones around this.
I think in this. Wouldn't know, obviously, but...
Don't care. As I've said before, TV and books are two completely, well, state the obvious here, but they're two completely different medias, you know? Things that work in books don't work in TV and vice versa.
I wasn't listening to a word you just said. I was just like, monkey! Or baboon, or... I'm not sure.
It's not a monkey.
We sell where we please, blockade or no. Essos is as rich and is as vast.
It seems you need us more than we need you.
You need a hairdresser is what you need, sir. And you.
Give us the stepstones. A smattering of rocks.
Those rocks have been disputed for a generation. You're pirates.
Well.
There's nothing wrong with being a pirate. Have you not seen One Piece?
Gargle, gargle.
We will impose a simple tax on those passing through. Recoup
yes.
the losses we took fighting the Velaryon hordes.
Extortion You will drive up the price of basic goods.
It is better than starving, surely.
But some people will starve because of that. Surely.
Warships then. Sailing at your
Probably,
command,
but don't call me Shirley.
blockade, and hold the passage.
Very well.
I feel like this makes him look a little weak, to be honest. You're bargaining with pirates.
With the armada we send now, you can topple the Prince Regent and sit the Iron Throne yourself.
Well.
Ooh.
Of course, there is one more condition.
There's always one more condition.
The commander of our fleet must agree to go with you. His name is Lohar. The sailors are fiercely loyal to him. If he does not lead them, they will not fight.
Okay.
Let us meet this commander then.
It's like all I wanted was a frickin' bath.
Is it not really dodgy? Oh, of course it's a lady. Not really dodgy being like, yeah, we'll attack when they've got dragons.
It's Thailand.
What sort of man are you?
I've got a willy.
I was going to say, I could ask the same question.
I am the master of ships at King's Landing.
You're thin.
But also tall.
Yes.
I think I've got a nice body, thanks very much.
With a man who cannot best me.
Oh, Rhea Ripley.
Bit sexist. I don't understand. You're thin and what? Drinking.
She's an alcoholic, isn't she?
Shouldn't be promoting binge drinking even if you are a pirate. Yeah, I was like, of course as a woman, this is going to be like some weird like romantic entanglement going on.
So are we a little bit annoyed about the situation, Aemond, or... You know... Wait, what are you doing now? Just taking out your anger on a wee village? I feel like he always needs to be killing someone, don't he, to be like, ah, satisfied.
You're a good man, oh wow.
You're lucky he's a good man, because he's got a lot of power over what happens to you.
I really wish they didn't do the R word thing with him, because I wish that I could feel some form of like, oh, poor him, but I don't care about him.
No, not
I
after,
thought, like-
yeah. And the children that he left.
Yeah,
into the,
I'm
yeah.
just like, yeah, cool, whatever.
The Pretender has found 3 new riders for her dragons.
That's impossible.
Your brother thought the same. He flew to challenge her and was rebuffed.
Meh.
Fled in terror, from what I hear.
Fled in terror. Get that one screaming from the rooftop.
Be that as it may, he has gone in fury to Sharp Point and laid waste to the whole of the town.
Aye.
Mad.
Yeah.
She really did it then.
In Glasgow, that would be a term of endearment.
The gods are cruel, Your Grace, but I hope you can see the urgency.
No. No. I am the king. Why must I run?
Because the Prince Regent is going to kill you.
Yeah, he's not dumb, is he?
Take me to my throne. And once he returns, I shall take him prisoner.
And what then? When Rhaenyra descends on you with her 7 dragons and you without Vhagar, what then?
I know, that he's the only thing you've got, even though he is an arse.
Yeah.
But then what's he supposed to do when Aemond wants to kill him?
Well, that's the thing. If he goes into hiding, then you can leave Aemon to figure everything out and then come back as king.
Greater part of Harrenhal's gold reserves to the Iron Bank in Bravos. We can live well and remain until what is coming has passed.
Ah, gonna flee.
You want to take me to Essos to live with the goat?
I mean, you look like a goat now, so...
My dragon is dead. I am burnt and disgusting and alone. And I'm a cripple.
But you're not alone because he's there.
Yeah, you got Laris, and Laris is a cripple.
You're not alone.
is destroyed. Did they tell you that?
Why would they tell him that? He's not interested in it.
When they are spent and their armies in tatters, we will return, and the people will rise up to meet us.
I can't even piss without it running down my leg.
They will be tired of endless deprivation.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say, all he's doing is me, poor me. Like, he's not actually thinking about a bigger picture here, which is why he shouldn't be king in the first place.
Aegon the Victorious, risen from the ashes.
Like, this guy's good PR.
He did survive Dragonfire, which is quite a big deal.
Aegon the Realm's delight.
You did deserve to lose your wiener, though.
And you did deserve to lose your dragon, even though the dragon deserved better.
It is funny that he pisses down his leg.
Oh, you're so terrible. Sorry, but the guy's an ass. He deserves it.
Yep.
Like that she's just kind of off doing her own wee thing at the moment. Dragon hunting.
Always check upstream, make sure there's nothing dead in the stream before you start drinking out of it.
Tell she ain't from Scotland. Boo!
Don't let us like him, he's just a kid. He's got a kid brain.
He's got the me.
He's up at the was it Peak Idiocy or something like that from the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Remove your feet from the table.
I'd rather not.
Ulf. It's not up to you. Ulf.
Who's it up to then?
Yeah, Hot Fuzz.
Boy.
He is the Prince, Ulf. Prince Jacaerys Velaryon.
Oh, shit.
Who'd have thought it? He lives here.
I'll have an apology from you.
Oh, big friendly hugs.
Look at that hair.
Oh god, he's so bloody serious.
As dark as they say.
My mother is the queen.
Dragon riders both. You and I. Cut from the same cloth.
Forgive him, my prince. He's not much use to the manners of court.
Or any manners at all, I'd say.
Well, I mean, listen, he lives in a pub.
I know.
The so-called Prince Regent has burned Sharppoint down to its stones. Thousands of its folk, dead or lost, its harbour in ashes.
Okay, and why is that his fault?
To face such an enemy.
He's got a point.
If you hinder our efforts through sloth or unreadiness, I will see you hanged and your body fed to the dogs in the street.
I meant no disrespect, my prince.
He does have a point, like...
Yeah, he's
lots
a bit
lots of people
cash.
died and you're just sitting... Yeah.
Chilling out at the table.
Although, to be fair, it would be kind of cushy coming from, like, the slums to then, you know, like, living in the castle.
I know, but he's only taken out his own insecurities on them.
But
He doesn't care for the table.
I cannot erase my doubts.
Well, that's disrespectful.
Adam of Hull, at least, is known to you.
He's a shipwright in my employ, and it is reported to me that he is...
His wee face there, like, known to me.
Little to do with him. To my regret.
Yeah.
You now have a great advantage. You must strike quickly, while the Prince Regent mulls his next action.
You know.
Helena. She does not ride. She has no taste for it.
She may yet be compelled. And
Fire. Hatched when the Conqueror was king.
I was gonna say, but weren't they little tiny dragons?
No, Helena.
Ah.
The queen.
Aemon thought himself invincible. He has now discovered he is not. He will be angry, desperate. He will not stop at burning Sharp Point, and he will not be denied.
Right, but the more places he damages, the more people don't want him or his group anywhere near.
Yeah, but I think that Sharppoint was loyal to them.
We'll rejoin the blockade on the morrow. Let our foes beware.
Oh no.
But my ship is no longer the Sea Snake. She was a testament to my own glory. I've given her a new name. The Queen who never was.
Oh,
so sad.
What I do now, I do for her.
I mean, you should have always been doing everything for her, but it's cute.
My ships sail at your command, and my men serve you. But the Lannisters are marching, and the high towers from Old Town. You must crush this beast at its head.
It's kind of sad. It's like she needs to crush the dragon and then the war's over.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all she needs to do. Like, screw everything
I
else.
was literally about to say that. All that she needs to do is get rid of
The sheep on our land has been sold up.
Vhagar.
And Vhagar, yeah.
Sent a drove of swine instead.
Like, all of this means nothing at the moment.
We'll be ready to march in 2 days' time.
See to those pigs.
At once, Your Grace.
Your Grace, Sir Alfred Broom has come to see you.
Well, here he is.
You've arrived just in time to see my new army, Broom. What do you think of it?
It's very large.
That's what he said.
I aim to march on King's Landing before he can catch me.
May I have a word in private, Your Grace?
At least he's minding his P's and Q's.
I pledge my banners to Rhaenyra, his heir. I will never serve the usurpers or the whelps of Old Town. But there are battles to be fought.
And in times like this...
I was like, yeah, did you hear that? Or did I get that headphone?
It's just a ghost of Harrenhal, don't worry about it.
This place will have you barking at the moon.
Yeah, well, you know about that one.
While you have mustered an army, Rhaenyra has faltered. Turning aside from our judgment and taking a course I myself deem reckless.
Rhaenyra will chart her own course, for good or ill.
Yeah, well done, David.
If you declare yourself, your lords will follow you.
Wow.
Yikes! Ew!
Rhaenyra's intentions are good. But what we need, in this moment,
It's a man!
is a king.
Oof.
You're disgusting. What is it with people who are so afraid of change?
It's funny, I don't think Damon would go for that, though.
No, I don't think you'd make a good king either.
It's funny because I feel like he wants it, but also on the other side, like on the other side of it, he's like, no, like I am the king. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let no vessel come or go from our harbour without our inspection.
But late now, mate.
Hinder the work of the fishing boats. The people depend on them for sustenance.
They will need no sustenance if they are slaughtered by the enemy. We must all make our sacrifices.
What sacrifices are you making?
Yeah, well, you get to eat all the fresh fish.
They're unhappy. And unhappy people look for someone to hate.
Oh, she's back.
Yes.
We didn't order the blockade.
You pointed at the comments, aren't you?
Yes. The crowns, they expect us to break it. Drink this.
She must have enjoyed her time camping and her wee swim.
Cleared her head a wee bit.
I was happier before I was queen.
Same's girl.
What would you think about leaving this place?
Where would I go?
She's given you an offer.
Yeah, where would you take her? Old Town?
The Prince Regent, Your Grace.
Helena, here you are. Mother.
Son.
I need you to fly with Dreamfire to battle.
Aemond.
I do not wish to fight.
Our wishes must take second place now to what is necessary to preserve the throne.
Bit ridiculous to ask her to do it.
Oh.
Don't you dare! Hands off!
And you see now what is the consequence of your weakness. We are in peril today more than yesterday.
Peril that moved you to burn the town of Sharppoint.
Yeah.
Peril or basest fury at your own humiliation.
Alright, go and sit down, you prick.
And who will she be if her mind is broken?
It is no longer our rule that is threatened. Our very lives, would you not have us prevail?
Not like this.
Yeah, not by killing a load of innocent people.
Like this.
Just because she rides a dragon doesn't mean that she's cut out for murdering people.
No, of course not. Should know your sister better than that. Although he doesn't care at this point, he just needs numbers, and she's a number.
Yep.
Your Grace.
Grand Maester,
I need a poison.
I need passage. And your discretion.
So she's gonna bounce.
With her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think nothing of your oath?
Don't know.
Lord Commander.
Make none of them think anything of their oath. Shut up.
Except for the times when I did this.
Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Former queen.
Former.
I could send you to the wall.
You could. Stay in the High Tower name for a generation. King's mother in his hand.
She is my sister.
Okay.
She made her own
She
choices
saved
though,
my
bro.
life.
Twice. Once from the headsman's axe and once from myself.
Since then, she has been the beacon I follow.
She's been the oath that I have taken.
Chop! Bye, Chadley!
Do not think I have no shame in me, sir. The desire for women has brought me grief after grief.
Then resisted.
How can you say that to a man?
Your brothers in the King's Guard find a way.
Aye, do they? Do they really, mate? Have you met them?
Perhaps they do. Or perhaps all men are corrupt. And true honor is a mist.
That's what the Hound said.
Morning.
I'm just saying it's difficult for a man to say no when there's a pretty lady there. That's all.
To protect the righteous and dispense justice on the rest.
But now...
Please don't stick in the ground.
You saw what I saw.
It'll have no pointy end.
The dragons dance, and men are like dust under their feet.
Just like what we says, it doesn't really matter what you guys are doing on the ground.
No, you're not important right now.
Nothing.
You're just numbers to get burnt.
We march now toward our annihilation.
Yeah, Aegon the Conqueror came over and he didn't really have a big army. But he did have 3 dragons.
To die will be a kind of relief.
Oh, look at Daenerys as well.
Don't you think?
I mean, she did have an army. She had all the Unsullied.
But she didn't need it.
Not really.
You know what I
no.
mean? Because she had a dragon.
Yeah, if she didn't, you know.
It's interesting to actually hear him just kind of waver like that, though, and tell the truth for a change.
To be honest with you, though, I feel like he's always kind of told the truth, and he's always wore the mental battle kind of on his sleeve with these things.
That was such a disgusting scene. Okay, so...
Oh, so it's mud wrestling that you've got.
Why is he not in a bikini? Why is she not in a bikini?
Should be an Olympic sport, this. It's nice to see some of them with dyed hair, like in the books.
You were literally talking about that
yeah.
with the blue hair and all that.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Come on, kick her! Like, why are you letting her get away with it? There you go.
There we go.
Yeah! Well, why are we surprised, man? Why is it one-sided?
Yeah, he snapped him. He finally decided to hit a woman.
Listen, she was all talk, you know what I'm saying?
He's like, wait, did I do something wrong?
You have impressed me, Lord Timon. King's Landing has sent a most doughty ambassador.
You want to shower together now, or...?
You will testify to the worth of the ambassador by agreeing to his most humble request.
I will most certainly consider it.
Well, that's not even a yes!
It's like, so, is it game over now?
Oh! Told you, romantic entanglements. You need to be very careful with them.
The flesh of your enemies.
What?
I
have not.
Are you going to make me eat your flesh now? Yeah.
So you reject the hospitality of my house?
So you're cannibals. I'm not doing this again. Thank God for that, because I was like, oh man.
Yes, my lord.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know, this is all I've seen and it's a bit weird.
It's all about mental.
I'm currently covered in mud, smacking a girl. Like, I don't know. Well, it's kind of nice to see the Lannisters, you know, getting a beat down. You know.
Hopefully we'll get to have a bath now.
It does not befit a prince to pout.
I was actually about to say that's a pout and a half.
What would you call it then?
What do you mean? The Prince Regent is in a state of permanent pout.
I'm reading.
While your mother waits. You're angry.
Because she's not thinking about me!
They are an insult to us. To what makes us Targaryens. If any common lout can ride a dragon, then...
That does not make me common. Or you.
You know what I am.
I don't care.
What do you mean you know what I am? Yeah, you
came out your ma.
You came out of her. Jesus.
Easy enough to say. I've heard the whispers the whole of my life.
Then prove to them that you are worthy. Get up and take your place by your mother's side.
It's literally what I said. You've got plenty of time after you've got the crown to prove that you're the rightful heir. To be like, yo, you actually do kind of want me to be your king? At least you're a guy. Could be worse.
Well, that's it, you know. But he send a guy to go see what Damon's up to, and he's like, you know, I think you're more suited for this.
Oh no.
Thanks very much.
Here come my lads, my...
Oh, Jesus.
Betwixt the wind and water. Hoist me, lads, and hoist again. Salute the captain's daughter.
Hey, I wasn't bad. I mean, come on.
I want the one about the bear.
Well done, Lord Tyrant! Hey!
Golf clap.
One of us! One of us!
Good song!
What a horrible job to be the fan person in the corner. Your arms would get proper sore.
Sure, there's plenty of worse jobs though.
You have proven yourself most accommodating. And more accomplished than one would think, to look at you.
Nah.
Slightly nasty.
I will be pleased to sail at your side.
And sleep in the
and
same
to share your bed.
He's so funny.
To the gullet on the morrow!
Hey, he's like, did I done it?
And let the sea snake rue the day we meet again.
So it's totally fine for her to be in charge, but yet we're having issues with Rhaenyra.
Yeah, but that's because it's like the other people that, you know.
Maybe it's because she actually acts like a pure badass.
I was actually going to say, like, pirates don't generally go for all that, but they did believe that having women on a ship was bad luck, so
we'll let it fly.
You are a handsome man, and you have proven your worth and virility.
Well then.
I wish to have children by you.
Okay!
Oh, it was easy.
We just met and
I want you to be my wives.
Sick. Do you want to just like, do you want me to go one and the next and then...
Oh, there's one.
That's right.
More wine here.
That's not a question you asked me. You just go, yeah, sure.
Taming a dragon's thirsty work.
He's gonna be a problem, isn't he?
Yeah. I reckon he's gonna really piss off Denny.
Nah, Jace.
I think he's already really pissed off Jace. But I think that Denny's gonna be like, here you.
To our new riders. The three of you are not of noble birth, but you have done a thing never dreamed of before now.
Yeah, maybe.
He needs a scepter, is what he needs. He's someone to whack him and be like, no, that's not what you do.
Listen, Jace, she said riders, nothing else.
Serve me well, and I will make you knights of the realm.
Ah? What do you think of that, boys?
Me?
We will not fail you, my queen.
What must we do?
Put your lives on the line.
We must strike while we have the advantage. And end this war. Learn your beasts and your commands. You will fly in 2 days' time.
Jesus.
You wish for us to kill innocents.
And so many.
It is hard, but it cannot be helped.
Interesting.
Well, she really has kind of flipped then.
That's
What
not
about
what I
Vhagar?
expected.
She is fearsome, but she is one dragon. The Prince Regent cannot defend against all of us.
Yeah, but didn't you just say it split them up?
Mm-hmm.
We're afraid of nothing. Even if you are.
There will be time enough to see which one of us is a coward.
More of these little birds.
Listen, to be honest, he's the one that's already flown about the place.
Yeah, but I do feel like he's probably craven.
Best make me a knight then.
Oh!
Ree!
You forget yourself. Friend.
Yeah.
Sense of humour do you all good.
My God, know your place, buddy, please.
You didn't say it in a funny way, though.
I know you're not a funny guy.
You might be funny looking.
I was gonna say that.
That's why we make a great team.
I know.
Message from Harrenhal, Your Grace.
See, he's all like, why don't I get to know this? And it's like, you don't need to.
Daemon has killed your envoy.
Daemon has raised his army, but Sir Simon fears treachery.
That's nice that Sir Simon's, you know, old boy Sam.
Adam, come with me.
Adam.
But not Jace?
I know. Ah!
What am I?
Birds.
Oh, little birds.
Why do
It's
birds?
like sleep was so cozy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's just his brother. Don't worry about it. Or not.
I was gonna say his brother? Really?
Are you sleeping calmly, my lord?
I'm going to the Godswood.
Oh, she's crying.
Was she? She did look swad.
You made a ghost cry. Who does that? They're here to haunt us. Or she was just tired. I completely missed it.
Oh, not the gremlins.
Why you be tripping again?
When you came here, you were a closed fist.
Oh, God.
You wished to bend the world to your will.
So it reminded me of a quote from Sean Connery.
There are omens here for those who seek them. You do not scoff.
I'm no longer inclined to.
Yeah, I think he's done with that.
Has he ever looked at her?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, because it was like staring her out.
All your life, you've sought to command your own fate. But today you are ready.
It's funny that she's that little voice in the back of his head.
Hmm.
Yeah, me, I'm ready. Touch the tree, my child.
Become the three-eyed raven.
Could you imagine? He's where it started. That tree really needs cut down.
The werewolves are weird. Oh.
Oh my God!
goodness me!
What?
Ah! He's seen the Song of Ice and Fire. Surely. Surely.
Wait, so Daemon sees all this? Daenerys?
Daenerys, yeah.
Oh man, just got like chills multiplying. He's like, God damn it, though, why is it not me there? Because it was never meant to be.
Oh.
And you're but one part in it. You know your part.
Let's play it. It would really suck. Like, prophecies really suck Because it basically tells you that nothing you do in your life has any consequence.
Yeah. It's like fate.
That's interesting that she was talking to Damon.
Sister, we share the same blood, you and I.
But anyone listening to her would think she was nuts.
But in a time like this, when the good of the realm depends on us, our mother is not a dragon rider.
I don't think she hears you.
She cannot understand.
Well, you think that mentally she's not there?
Yeah, I think she's like warging or something.
We will lay waste to Damon and his army. Let our enemies see that we will answer outrage with outrage.
And if I refuse?
She is there.
Will you burn me as you did Aegon?
Deny! Deny!
Saw it. You burned him. And you let him fall.
Well, I mean, yeah, in a manner of speaking.
What you say is treason.
Oh, bore off!
You'll be dead.
Yeah.
Please tell me you've at least told Alicent.
Die. And you are never seen again.
I could have you killed.
Okay, but you're still gonna die.
Change anything.
Yep. Oh.
And you know your sister's right as well, you know. And also, could you have her killed? I mean, no one else heard it. Oh, he's in a bad mood, he's lying.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if he could have the queen killed.
That's what I'm saying, like, she's the queen. Just because you're like, oh, my sister was being a bitch.
It's the queen consort, actually.
Dragons. If Damon would just be on our side, God, things would be so much better.
Yeah, it would help.
I can't believe that he just saw the three-eyed raven.
I know.
He literally
and
saw
Daenerys and
the White Walkers.
Yeah, the White Walkers.
So you're always like, where'd you go on about the White Walkers? Well, they're here.
Yeah, that's not because he's seen the Song of Ice and Fire.
I'm like, quickly go tell Rhaenyra, it's true.
I love her dragon. Like, the colour in it is so cool.
Yeah, it's
It's
beautiful.
like gold, fit for a queen.
Welcome to Harrenhal.
Oh,
My
Sam.
queen, I did not think to see you here yourself.
Your message gave me much concern.
Yes, I must admit I had reason to fear.
What if this is a trap?
Uh-oh, what's happened?
What if this is a trap?
Oh no, he wouldn't. No. No chance.
It's hard to trust people. This is why I have survived so long.
Aye.
Okay, this I gotta see, like, Damon, what's wrong with you?
Bit of respect, mother.
Hello.
Yeah.
Husband and wife moment. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's
Why would you
coming.
not just be getting out the way at this point?
Oh yeah, of course.
Interesting. Well, let's all stand to attention because Damon's here.
I know, interesting. But not when she walked in the room.
I wasn't expecting you.
Can we do this private?
Rather a lapse in foresight.
No.
I see you have done well here.
They're sworn to me.
To you?
A moment too soon.
This one to you.
And to whom are you sworn?
Oh.
Quickly now, doesn't take long to answer.
It's pausing for dramatic effect.
That's not the answer.
No, it's not.
Oh, winter is coming!
Elenu sinuhu kepo idra.
Uiunda. Uina juragon kosto tuta warundan. Sisi Amerikiso.
Okay, but how does that help us right this second?
I wonder if he thinks that it's soon, though.
The realm's only hope is a leader who can unite it, and my brother chose you.
Okay, yeah, good start.
Yeah, but he thinks that she's not a leader that can unite the realm. Oh, never mind.
Wow, I did not expect that. Will you marry me?
You are the true queen, Rhaenyra. First of her name, protector of the realm. I am meant to serve you.
Wow, what?
Until death, or the end of our story.
Oh.
Aww. Are you confused, or he seems so confused?
You don't understand it, okay?
Then why bring her here if you thought, okay, so he's kind of...
Yeah, well,
he was confused, yeah.
Ine arli cridruchas.
And I'll have you.
Nuki koston dawor.
You better not be lying, Damon.
My queen.
Oh.
This could all be a lie.
No, it's not a lie.
Trust nothing.
There will be no mercy! We fight for our queen!
Ah!
Rhaenyra! Jace!
Why, Jace?
The guy behind, like, oh, great.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so everything he did there, he was gonna betray her, and then
I think so, yeah.
he saw the three-eyed raven and
Yeah,
realized
I think you had to see the future to be like, no, you're right.
winter is coming, and it's to do with the Targaryens and the dragons.
You sent for me, Lord Hand.
Yeah, I don't think he understood what was happening.
Gulls are flying low today.
But I think because he's seen what he's seen, he's like, yeah, we need to kind of...
We need to win this.
Yeah.
We joined the blockade and are like to find ourselves in peril. Sooner than late. I wish to set out on good terms with my first mate.
Oh.
You've done what is asked of you, and more. But you are curt. Silent. And the men find you distant. You cannot lead if you do not inspire.
I mean, my brother just got a dragon. Got things on my mind.
You have been given a position to which all who serve here aspire.
Forgive me, my lord. I will endeavor to improve myself.
Doesn't even talk to him like a dad.
Well, not about being a dad.
You.
Not trying to steal from you.
Is this the help you offer after all these years? A reminder to be grateful.
I mean no offense. You may go.
Uh-oh. Now the emotion's gonna come out.
Uh-oh. Yep.
And I watched the man beside me walk past with his son and heir. With the fur around his shoulders, choosing sweetmeats to eat after supper by the fire. And now that boy is dead.
Yeah, you can't ask him to be grateful for what you didn't give him.
Yeah, that's his place. And now you remember I live.
Yeah.
Now you wish to
use him.
Scatter the crumbs of your favor.
Oh, you give a shit because you've got no one else.
I will decline any offers of help. If I survive this war, I'll continue as I began. Alone.
And fatherless. Well, there you go. You pushed him. You wanted some emotion, and now you got it. Maybe you wanted to get shouted at.
Maybe you're into that.
I don't think we're getting any war in this episode.
Better be. What's he fighting?
Well, it's hard because they're building up tons of things Oh, Poochie! Shall I wave it down? She must be the only one that sees a dragon and gets excited.
I know. She's going on a mighty quest.
That'd be kind of cool though. Screw the seagulls.
And you have been rewarded.
Still hear the seagulls.
They put the means to victory in your hands.
And yet, to claim it, I must strike. And in striking, I doom thousands to their deaths.
Just know that you didn't start it.
You also don't need to kill the small
I do
folk.
not believe my father would have wished this.
He left you with no choice.
Yeah, just go after the dragon.
Vhagar, yeah.
You must prevail.
And who pays the price?
It's always the same. It's
Yeah.
always the small folk. Did I know she had a scar on her neck like that?
Oh, probably. Come in.
Winnie?
Don't.
Begging your pardon, Your Grace.
Could you ever sleep at night? I don't feel like I could.
Oh, remember the twins in this, Eric and Eric?
Vaguely.
They, you know Marjorie's granny, Granny?
Hmm?
She had to... Oh no, that's what she was asking for passage.
And you let it in?
Well,
None save
I
my
mean-
protector. He laid down his sword at your gate.
Hugger.
You don't want to send your daughter here to be safe from Aemond.
I resented you, I think, for caring so little for any of it, for knowing what you wanted. I did not know what I wanted.
Oh.
I knew only what was expected of me.
Rhaenyra, let your guard down.
All those I put my faith in, my husband, my father, my lover, my son.
The incorruptible queen.
Has a lover.
For the lover.
Oh.
Your father died. I took comfort with another. I too have desires.
Yes, but you alone made virtue your banner.
And I clung to it.
Yep.
In defiance of you, I think, who so disdained it.
Rhaenyra's on a high horse here, but
She kind of deserves to be, let's be honest.
I would take my daughter and her child and leave it all behind.
It's too late. Alicent. You said it yourself. Blood has been shed.
Use your brain here.
And you wish to wash your hands of what you yourself set in motion.
Oh, the arrogance of blaming me.
I was going to say that's not fair. She didn't set it in motion.
Oh, go then. Leave us behind, as you say.
Oof.
Did you come here thinking you would be absolved?
She cares about you, Rhaenyra.
He never stopped loving your mother, you know. He was very fond of me, and I of him, but she was the vision that sustained him.
And yet you believe he wavered at the end.
Wavered to the point that it was 100% what I wanted.
When he's gone, Helena as queen will be the crown's authority. If you come then to King's Landing, I will see to it that our guards throw down their arms. We will open the gates. We will shed no blood. You will enter as a conqueror.
That is a risk and a half.
Once you take the throne, this senseless war must end.
That is not going to happen.
And
like that.
Aegon? You think, what about Aegon?
What of Aegon?
He lies in the dark, in pain and terror. He has many faults, but he still heeds his mother. I believe I can prevail upon him to bend the knee.
No!
No, you can't! No, you can't! You're crazy! And Laris, he's in on it too.
Oh no.
If I am to take the throne, I must put an end to the opposition. I must take Aegon's head. And I have to do it for all to see. You know this.
There is no bending the knee.
Alicent sounds like Rhaenyra's dad now.
She actually sounds like Rhaenyra did a few weeks ago.
Will you shrink from what you set out to do? Or will you see it through? And make your sacrifice?
She just wants out of it.
I mean, surely having the Queen Mother and... Oh, Son for a Son didn't work out too well last time.
Can you honestly ask her that? Seriously? Oh, she's so cold right now.
Well, she has lost her son.
Wow. That's how much she wants it.
And you fly to the Red Keep in 3 days' time and you take your throne. Or you take me for a liar. I have neither weapon nor armor. My life itself is forfeit. I cast myself on the mercy of a friend who once loved me.
Just like you did when you entered King's Landing. Oh.
Cold queen.
I just wish it was this simple.
Grasping for power and then defeated. Let them think what they must.
I don't think she cares.
To die unremarked and unnoticed. And be free.
She never wanted any of the hoo-ha, did she? Not since Otto and all that.
Come with me.
My part is here, whether I will or no. It was decided for me long ago.
Oh, that rhymed. Yeah, unfortunately, Rhaenyra's kind of got to do what she got to do.
Anytime those two get together, I just want a ball. Because I'm the same as Alicent, where I'm always like, we don't have to, guys. You know? But I also understand the other side, where it's like, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I still don't understand her wanting to kill all the innocents here, though. When we know who the problem is, go after the problem.
Yeah, it's a rough one. Like you say, why not just take your dragon riders and go after?
Yeah, he ran from you, so you know he's scared. And you know he's scrambling, so do it now.
Come on, Otfuzz, don't do us dirty. Scottish Widows all over again.
Always, every time. And then it's gonna end.
Yep.
And then nothing's gonna have happened except the biggest
there's a high
setup. Oh, Pilchy. That's the thing though, you've got all those men there and that dragon could just go brrr, dead.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like
There's the twins.
you'd feel so small.
The Starks!
Oh, the beards and everything, they all look like Ned. The hair, you know? The Lannisters. All posh and
pompous pricks.
Yeah, I think season 3 is gonna be a banger. Sometimes you have to suffer through the setup. Although I wish that we had had more time.
Was that a fork?
With each of the places.
His armor is just epic. And Harrenhal is such like a
Dark Souls.
Yes, yeah, it's a proper Dark Souls castle.
He's like, I did it. Got him. Man, I do feel bad for Alicent. It's always horrible when you know someone is being truthful. Sup, girl?
I like that she was like, I want you to plow my wives. Fair.
Yeah, my brain instantly was like, wait, you're a man?
Oh my god, the little hand. Oh.
Yes. That's it. Get everyone into position and get this dragon!
Nom 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 nom.
Life or death situation.
Just scream at it back. Ah! Oh, it's Otto.
Oh! I just looked at the hair for a second. Well, he has been missing.
Yeah, why is
Where?
Otto in it? Who's got Otto prisoner? Have I missed something?
So how is she getting back?
What? No, what's interesting though, how did she get out when Aemond expressly said that he wanted every boat tracked? Oh, so he is going into hiding. Oh, next season's gonna be so messy.
Rhaenyra looks so comfortable in what she's doing. It's really strange seeing her like that.
She's resigned now, hasn't she?
Yeah. Don't
Scottish
jump
widows.
off a cliff. Okay, I was gonna say. Ugh.
She didn't jump off the cliff because she was promoting life insurance.
I was really scared actually for a second. I'm like, she's gonna jump. Could you imagine how sad that would be?
Yes.
If she did do
yeah,
that.
that would be quite sad.
Oh man!
Now I want the next season.
So I seen something that was like, people were waiting for this scene.
Well, there's a lot left in that episode.
Yes, no, it's I already checked. It's a thingy.
Oh, what me?
Like directors.
Oh, when they have their
talking.
wee chat. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, there was people were going on about like this one scene. Oh, I cannot wait for that one scene. And
Is
I'm
it
like,
Helena standing up to Aemond?
yeah, maybe, or it was him touching the tree. But I thought it was to do with Aemond and Helena. So yeah, as you say, it's like nothing.
Her giving him the business.
Yeah, like, oh, I know
I mean, it was nice to see.
someone standing up to him
yeah.
and him being a
Well,
little
Helena
bitch.
actually being like a bad.
Makes you wonder, see all the other times that she's talked and you've been like, who's she talking to?
Mm.
What's she talking
Oh,
about?
what's she- aye.
Like, who is she connected? What?
I just cracked my jaw, belter.
Oh, I was like, hello? So yeah, that is the end of season 2 of Hot D. And there was a lot of Jays hating that, and I look forward to reading the comments. People don't realize though sometimes it's just fun to bait people. Even
Oh
if
yeah,
you-
like being sandpaper is probably one of my favourite things to do.
like even if you don't fully mean everything you say, people will take it as you do.
Yeah, I love
and
that.
it's
Like,
fun.
yeah, I think one of the like dirty pleasures of this job is seeing the Melvins in the comment section get so worked
The
up about
dirty
stuff.
Melvins.
The bloody Melvins, man.
I love.
Oh no, you're actually wrong about this. It's like,
I love the
come
scene
on.
though of Damon and Matt Damon and
It's Matt
Rhaenyra.
Damon. Oh yeah, that was so good.
That was so
Yeah.
good. I really enjoyed that because I didn't think that was going to happen. And actually, it would have been more fun if it didn't happen. And he turned against her, and that was something else to contend with.
No, I think we've got enough to contend with.
Yeah, I think the only major critique that I do have with this show is that in this episode, we had a lot to do with the Lannisters. And that was great. So why couldn't we have had more things like that, like Game of Thrones,
I think,
with the different banners?
and obviously I'm not talking about the book here because the book probably does just follow the Targaryens. I think that for the TV show, they didn't want to show like Lannister, Stark, that type of thing, because they're like, well, that's Game of Thrones, and if we start doing that, then people will be like, ugh.
Yeah, yes and no, but then if you're going to reference a lot of it, then you should probably show a bit more.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a prequel sequel. Like, it's a prequel, but you have to have watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because you won't be able to appreciate like the flags and the people and
Or understand like anything about.
especially the tree. Oh my god, you'd have the tree
Oh yeah,
moment,
you'd be like, what was that?
did she just open her legs to 3 dragons? Like, what? But no, it was good. It was good. I'm looking forward to season 3. But you guys know I like the setup, but I love action.
Season 2 was literally just a setup for
That was
season
pure,
3.
which is why a lot of people have said it's not as good as season 1. Because season 1 had
Well,
more oomph to
season
it.
1 was so disjointed though, with all the time skips.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Like, I feel like up until the last time skip in season 1, it was very much like, wait a minute, can I get my head around this, please?
Yeah, and then this one you had the belter of an episode with Aemond, firing down Aegon. But then after that, it's been very slow.
Very setupy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Game of Thrones was like that, where you had, I think it was like second last episode in every season was like a banger, and then the last episode was a super setup episode.
Yeah.
And I feel like they done that with this, except it's been like the last 3 episodes. 3 episodes.
It was good. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Gonna go back to watching some movies.
Yeah, I look forward to the next season. It's gonna be good.
Alright, you guys, we have been Susie and Steejo. We hope you have enjoyed our Season 1 and Season 2 of Hot D. And we'll see you all in the next video. Bye!